Okay, so obviously we still, let's just state what we still have to add to our introduction. I think what we have to add in our introduction is which type of examples we're gonna observe. So
Mhm.
tell which examples, which type of examples we are exploring and how. But obviously, we cannot do this at the moment because we don't have the examples, but it's fine because the introduction will be changed and changed and changed. But it's good to have like a, a bit of a skeleton of the introduction. I
Yeah.
think we can start our first paragraph. We still have 10 minutes, so why
Mhm.
not starting it? So, tell me a brief recap of what did we decide our first argument to be, so we have it fresh in our minds again. So you can go back and
Uh,
look at our plan. It's fine.
okay. So it's basically arguing both memory is powerful, but
Hmm.
it's also problematic. It's powerful because when you recall, like through direct experiences,
Hmm.
you can remember things very vivid. Um, like they're usually stuck in your head
More
more
easily.
easy. Yes,
Yeah.
and it's problematic because you have a bias
Yeah. Okay.
and yeah you
So
choose which. Mhm.
basically, our direct knowledge is super cool because you remember things more vividly, but at the same time, the fact that you remember more vividly, it's gonna make your memory a bit like unbalanced because you're gonna remember things more vividly, not just like bits and pieces there, like here and there. And at the end of the day, like you think you remember them more vividly, and you probably do remember parts super vividly, but do you have the bigger picture? No.
No.
Okay, so um okay, first of all, I want to explain to you how I usually state an argument and how I develop it. So my way of doing it is, you probably know it, is the PEEL structure. And
Mhm.
what is the PEEL structure? Do you know it?
Yes, the pill structure. I think I remember
Point,
like brief.
point, explanation, evidence, and link.
Yes.
So basically, what does it mean? Because we always hear it so many times, but at the end of the day, what does it mean? So point means in a brief sentence, especially because this essay, it's not so many words, so we don't want to waste more than one sentence. Sentence, what is our paragraph gonna talk about? So without any complex things, this paragraph is gonna talk about this and this, full stop. So the reader, the examiner, whoever is gonna read your paper, knows what to expect from this paragraph from the very first sentence. Okay, so it's like a little title for the paragraph. So that's P. Then we have E, which is the explanation, which is the analytical part. And basically, we want to explain what we said in P just in nicer words, in a longer phrase. And a way to do that, it's what I usually do is imagine explaining this to a little child, an intelligent but small child. So, like, try to expand it and make sure every single point is explained. That's what we want to do in the first E. Then in the second E, it's the example. So we find a relevant example and we say, oh, this provides, in order for you to really understand my explanation, I'm going to provide an example. And then we find the example. This is usually a very easy part. I mean, the hardest part of this point is to think about the example. But then once you have the example, it's there, and you just have to write what the example about. And then the link, it's simply like the link that then follows you to the second paragraph, just because we don't want like first paragraph this then second paragraph this other thing without a link, because it's not like a bullet point, it's not a shop list. We want the thing to flow beautifully. So is it clear?
Yep.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure, because like teachers always say it, but then they never explain it.